Nagorno-Karabakh. Ethnic tensions, conflict, and war between Armenia and Azerbaijan are more than a century old. Nagorno-Karabakh is the center of century-long unrest between the two countries. Hundreds of years, Armenia and Azerbaijan were under Persian, Roman, Ottoman, and Russian empires. Since First World War, hundreds of thousands of Armenians and Azerbaijanis lost their lives. Hundreds of thousands of Christians and Muslims of both the countries displaced from their lands. Mass killing, mass destruction, and forced migration taken place by both Muslim and Christian against each other several times in Armenia and Azerbaijan, including Nagorno-Karabakh. Many claim the present conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan with roots and dating back to the collapse of Soviet Union. Others think the roots are more back, that is to Bolshevik Revolution. In 1920, the Bolsheviks occupied Transcaucasus and redrawn the map of the region. In fact, the roots of long-running clash between Armenia and Azerbaijan lies to different empires and occupiers under whom the region was hundreds of years as subject. Hate, distrust, and enmity grew then between Christian and Muslim community against each other. Wars among the empires over the region, Armenians killing during the First World War by the Ottoman troops, revenge, counter-revenge, increased endless hate between Christian and Muslim community in the region. Nagorno-Karabakh is an enclave situated in Azerbaijan. According to the United Nations resolutions, Nagorno-Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan. It is also internationally recognized that Nagorno-Karabakh is part of Azerbaijan, but it is controlled ethnic Armenian forces backed by Armenia since 1994. In 1917, Bolshevik Revolution taken place in Russia. Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia came under Russia after 1920. In 1922, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic was formed. According to many historians, the map of the three countries in many areas were not settled then. Soviet Union redrawn the map of many areas of the region. Both Azerbaijan and Armenia claimed Nagorno-Karabakh their own territory, though Nagorno-Karabakh was inside the border of Azerbaijan. Armenia claimed there was an ancient Christian kingdom named Artsakh. In 1923, Russian authority established mountainous Nagorno-Karabakh as an autonomous region in the territory of Azerbaijan. Armenia denied it. Since then, Armenia and Azerbaijan entered a new era of conflict which is still going on. Again and again, Armenia tried and demanded to unite Nagorno-Karabakh with Armenia. Armenians and ethnic Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh repeatedly took to the streets demanding to join Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia. As of now, they want it. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan visiting Nagorno-Karabakh 5th of August 2020 said Nagorno-Karabakh is Armenia and that is all. 7 decades under Soviet Union, though major fighting did not take place, but serious ethnic tense was there always. Devastating war started between Armenia and Azerbaijan over Nagorno-Karabakh in the late 80s and early 90s, when Soviet Union was about to collapse. Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh began organizing to take the territory out of Azerbaijan. Nagorno-Karabakh Regional Council voted to unite with the Armenia in 1988. In response, Moscow abolished the local government and instituted direct rule from Moscow. Armenia and Azerbaijan got independence from Soviet Union in 1991. The same year, full-scale war broke out between Armenia and Azerbaijan over Nagorno-Karabakh. The war continued to 1994. In that war, Armenia occupied 20% territory of Azerbaijan, including Nagorno-Karabakh. Armenia occupied 7 districts of Azerbaijan adjacent Nagorno-Karabakh. 10th of December 1991, Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Body declared independence and formed Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh. No countries, even Armenia, recognized it. Since then, Nagorno-Karabakh remained under full Armenian control. Armenia became its main financial and military backer. According to the United Nations resolutions, Armenia has been illegally occupying Nagorno-Karabakh and the adjacent areas more than 25 years. In the war 1991 to 1994, thousands of Azerbaijanis were killed. Hundreds of thousands of Azerbaijanis were displaced and became refugees. Local people fled and properties looted by Armenians. According to Foreign Policy magazine report published 9th of October 2020, approximately 800,000 Azerbaijanis were ethnically cleansed from those areas. Another 200,000 were driven out of Armenia proper, finding shelter as refugees in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan still hosts 1 million refugees and internally displaced persons. Foreign Policy report also said in 1992 war, Armenia seized not only the former Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Oblast, but 7 additional Azerbaijani districts outside Nagorno-Karabakh. That was the situation when the war ended in 1994. Despite periodic skirmishes, the worst of which were in 2016, the status quo remained until October 2020. The whole area under occupation represents 20% of Azerbaijan's internationally recognized territory. No fewer than four UN Security Council resolutions adopted in 1993 called for Armenian troops to leave all these occupied territories without delay. According to a BBC report of April 2016, between 20,000 and 30,000 people are estimated to have lost their lives. The ethnic Armenians gained control of the region in 1991 to 1994 war. A Russian brokered ceasefire was signed in 1994, leaving Karabakh as well as swathes of Azeri territory around the enclave in Armenians' hands. During the fighting, in which more than 1 million fled their homes, the ethnic Azeri population, about 20% of the total before the war, fled Karabakh and Armenia, while ethnic Armenians fled the rest of Azerbaijan. Neither population group has been able to return home since the end of the war. In 1992, under Irani negotiation, Armenia and Azerbaijan reached an agreement to cease fire. But hours after the agreement, Armenia occupied Azerbaijani historic town Shusha. Azerbaijan liberated some areas of Nagorno-Karabakh in the war broke out September the 27, 2020.